Hello Vainqueur, thank you so much for having me. I am Lindura, an actress, model, sustainability gal, your new bestie, tree hugger, all the things. And today I am super excited to share with you what is in my set bag. It's a lot of stuff. If you know me, you know that I am very much into doing my part to reduce waste and pay attention to the planet and where things are made and how things are made and who's making things, to advocate for all of us to be happier, healthier, and more connected to each other and the earth. So I try to keep that in mind with all the small choices that I make in my life. And of course, it's not perfect, but it's not meant to be. So let's get to it. First things first, I have a strapless bra because that's just a set thing. It's not a sustainability thing, just a set thing. We need to just, you never know what you're gonna wear. Next, this is a cute little thing I got at a bachelor. It has my name on it, so I'm partial to it. This brand is called Cheeckbone Beauty, and it is an indigenous owned Canadian beauty company that is popping off right now. Literally killing the game. That sounds negative. They're even in Sephora now, which is incredible. Love to see it. The coolest thing about this is it looks just like a lipstick, any other lipstick, except it's refillable. So when it's done, you just replace this portion and you keep this portion. Reusable, period. Products, period. I love the ease of this. I don't have to change it more than once a day, which I love, or like morning, night, that's all I do. Dump, put it back in. Very easy, way less waste. Think about how many tampons you've bought in your life, and then think about how you could just not do that anymore. What is in the bag? A reusable mug. This mug in particular is not one that I own. It is one that I borrowed. Borrowed, you say, from where? I was at a coffee shop in Toronto, and Muse is one of the companies, oh, there's water in here, oops, is one of the companies that makes and distributes to local cafes and restaurants reusable takeaway. There are many companies in Toronto that do this now. Muse is my go-to. It's easy. You scan the little QR code thing on the cup, you borrow it, it tells you when you have to return it. I believe you have 30 days. Then you take it back to like any other shop that uses Muse. Any other shop. It's all over Toronto. If you have not checked it out in Toronto, check it out. One of these saves 17 disposable paper towel rolls. Like, it's equivalent to, you can use it for as long as 17 paper towel rolls. Just imagine the waste out of the landfill. It's in front of the bag. Oh yes, cutlery. Because everyone's gotta have some cutlery to avoid like the plastic ones that are not recyclable. The plastic ones are not recyclable. Thank you, Andrea Menard. You are the best. This was a cast wrap gift from her because she knows I'm super into this. I also lose things a lot. As you can tell, I've already lost the fork. I have a spoon, I have a knife, and I have a straw with a cleaner. But that's fine because I'll just put my own fork in there and we're good to go. It just feels so good. Hydration. Something that's really important to me that I can't go anywhere without now is bacteria. This is a company called Seed. They make probiotics. Actually, I should be accurate, scientifically accurate. They make synbiotics, which contain prebiotics and probiotics, which means everything that your gut needs to flourish. Hire me for your commercial. No, but for real, I travel so much that my stomach is always protesting, like always. But now I just give it some synbiotic and we good to go. This is the travel case. So the best thing about this is not just that it's a probiotic. There's probiotics out there. They're fine. But glass containers, this is the travel case for it. And when you're done, like when it runs out, you're not buying a whole new glass container. You're buying a refill. I love it. This is my go-to floss. It is by Living Libations. A floss that comes in glass which we love, with a little metal on top, as opposed to the plastic that you'll get in the store. And the main important part of the floss being cool. It's cool floss if it's actually biodegradable and compostable, which regular floss in the store is not. Do not throw this into the ground or compost thinking that it's gonna disappear. It won't unless it is silk, which is this one. Mouthwash tabs and toothpaste tabs. This is a toothbrush made of bamboo. At the end of its life, you pull these out with a, what's that thing called? Pliers? Wrench? Tweezers? But then this is compostable. This one I really wanted to show you because it's, I think, my favorite sustainability book ever created. Not for like a poetry or anything metaphysical, metaphorical. It's straight up a guidebook to life, which I think is the coolest thing. It's written by Candace Batista. It's called Sustained. I have been in the sustainability game for maybe like 5 years now. I still have so much to learn, but I do consider myself to be someone that knows quite a bit, and I picked up this book and I bookmarked almost every page for the whole, like I read it, like the first half of it, just like bookmarking like every other page, and then realized I could just stop bookmarking the pages and look up the thing again. Anyways, but like that's what I mean. It has so much good information that even I was surprised to know, and it's not boring, it's not overly scientific. It's just like straight to the point, what you need to know, what you can do. We love it. Pick it up. It is not about being perfect. It's about doing what you can, when you can, and having fun with it and realizing that you matter. So don't let anyone try to tell you that your little bamboo straw is not going to make a difference. Sorry, no. Just no. That's like you telling me that someone going and giving me a flower is not going to make a difference in my life. I'm sorry, I will be the happiest, as will you, I'm sure. Small things make a huge difference, and they add up, and over time they shift the culture. The only reason all of these products exist now, literally, is because all of us started wanting them and started using them more and started being like, well, we could have more reusable this and more reusable that. It's slow changes, but all of our actions matter. And we have so much potential to create like the best world ever, in my opinion. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on my little susty tour of my bag. And I hope to see you again next time.